awesome people, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday. Oh, kinda not shenanigans. I didn't really a chance to do any shenanigans with any Wi-Fi battles, mainly because around this time of year, everyone's work kind of kicks up heaps because we're all trying to get work done before we go on holidays, which is where I'll be heading off at around Christmas time, which is the end of the year for about 2 weeks. So because of that, I haven't really had a chance to do any Wi-Fi battles, and I've been focusing on trying to get all my work done for that reason. And I'll have more info into that because it will be affecting my channel for December at the end of the year, for the end of the month, sorry, and a little bit of January as well. So I'll probably post that in a couple of weeks' time and let you guys know what's going on. But in the meantime, this is about the only battle I could really dig up that is entertaining at the most. This was one of the first few battles I did with the new VGC team of mine. I don't know if anyone read the comments from the last official VGC battle I did. I am changing up my team one more time. I'm actually getting rid of Landra's Theorem form. It was originally supposed to be my choice scarf user for the team, and it's EV for a choice scarf set. Unfortunately, it's been changed to a choice band because Flygon's now my choice scarfer, and because it isn't really set up for choice band, it doesn't work to the full potential I originally wanted it to be. So it's going to get scrapped for another Pokemon, which means I've got a soft reset for another Pokemon because it is another legendary Pokemon I'm trying to go for. So I'm going for the right IVs there. And we all know that's a pain in the rear side, especially if you've got to do extra stuff in life. You don't really get all the time to do that. But anyways, I do dribble on, so let's get into this battle. So this was from the free battles from BattleSpot again. This was actually a pretty scary team. I did have a look at the team preview to begin with, and kind of threw me off with the Ursaring. So I was expecting a Trick Room team, but as I said, the Ursaring kind of threw me off a little bit. So I haven't really experience a Trick Room team with Ursaring in it, so this is going to be very interesting. So anyways, the Slowbro is definitely going to be Mega Slowbro there. Mega Slowbro bro, right, that's a new one. So the Ursaring's definitely going to go to Protect there to get its Toxic Flame Orb off there to go for the Guts most likely. I go for the Giga Drain there, just see how much the Giga Drain does to the Slowbro. It does about a quarter health there. So because I wasn't too sure if this was a Trick Team or not, I'm waiting for the D-Dance there on my Trinitile to boost its attack and its speed, but unfortunately the Mega Slowbro goes for the Trick Room, definitely confirming it as a Trick Room team. So I'm like, oh, so that Ursaring's probably going to have Hammer Arm on it to lower its speed even further, which is actually a great way to utilize Ursaring for a Trick Room team. So the Flame Wall kicks in there, thanks activating its Guts ability, making Ursaring quite scary because after a Hammer Arm, this thing's going to outspeed my entire team, and it's going to hit really hard. Especially if it's got Facade, and Hammer Arm's going to absolutely annihilate my Tyranitar because of 4 times weakness to fighting. Alright, so I'm going to swap out the Mega Slowbro there because fearing Giga Drain's eventually going to wear down the Mega Slowbro. Even with Slack Off, I'm probably going to do a little bit more, and if I get a crit, it's going to go down. And at the same time, Gorgeist does resist the Giga Drain. Since I did frisk out the Choice Scarf, and now I'm going to be locked into it. So there's not really much my Flygon can do now because I know the Ursaring will probably outspeed me, because 0 IVs will still make it enough to outspeed me. Trinitar's got the D-Dance up, Flygon's got the Choice Scarf. 0 IVs is going to be enough to outspeed it in a Trick Room. So anyways, I'm going to swap out into my Mandibuzz there and swap out the Flygon as well. The Mandibuzz will resist the Hammer Arm, because I definitely know they'll go for the Tyranitar with the Hammer Arm. So Mandibuzz on that side and Excadrill on the other side, because I know Excadrill will probably just cop the Leaf Seed, which it did. And the Mandibuzz will get the Hammer Arm, which it definitely does. And that's not going to really hurt my Mandibuzz too much. Neutral damage. And it is a defensive wall. Ursaring speed's got a lower, but it did hit me quite hard because of the Guts ability. So even on a defensive wall, that still did hurt. Non-stab definitely saved me there. If it was stab attack, that would have done about over half. Alright, so the Gorgeist has got leftovers. I have leftovers. I'm like, and Leech Seed on the field. Like, oh, this is going to start dragging its behind a little bit. So unfortunately, when it comes to double battles and with a Stally team as well, this is kind of where I don't like Stally teams. Alright, so the Flame Orb, damn it, Flame Orb's going to start slowly hurting the Ursaring, plus the Sandstorm residual damage. I go for a Protect on both Excadrill and Mandibuzz just to stall out the Trick Room a little bit longer, and just to stall out the Sandstorm as well with some residual damage. I definitely know that Gorgeist has Leech Seed, so it's got Natural Recovery, plus Leftover as well. Wouldn't really surprise me if it does have Synthesis as well. That would be quite annoying if it did. So Gorgeese is back to full health with leftovers plus the Leech Seed recovery. Leftovers again on my Manibuzz, just slowly recovering itself. Unfortunately with no access to Roost on this set either. I'm not really in a position of great health recovery either. So Earthring does fall into the orange range thanks to the Flame Orb. They're going to have to withdraw their Earthring there because they're not really liking that residual damage there. And plus the Foul Play will hurt the Earthring quite hard. So they swap into Slowbro here to tank that Foul Play. Probably predicting a Foul Play as well. Would not surprise me because Manibuzz is a great abuser of Foul Play. And that's exactly what I did that turn. Could have done it on both sides, but Earthring seemed like the best play there to use it on. Still super effective on Slowbro and does quite a decent amount of damage given Slowbro's amazing natural defensive stats there, especially in Mega Form. So Slowbro's down into the red now with the Earthquake. Sandstorm lowering it even further. I'm just a little bit off the KO range. If I got the crit there on the Earthquake, that would have taken out the Mega Slowbro and made my day a hell of a lot better, but unfortunately, this is why we can't have good things. So Manibuzz gets the leftovers, Gorgeese gets the leftovers, Leech Seed recovery as well, and residual damage to both Manibuzz and Excadrill, I do believe. So Leech Seed recovery there, Leech Seed recovery there, Leech Seed recovery for not everyone, but the Gorgeese. God damn it. Leech Seed residual damage for everyone. At the same time, the Trick Room does slowly wear off, which is great. So that was the main reason why I was trying to stall out. Anyways, later on comes on the film, like, this is interesting because I did reveal I've already got Earthquake on this Excadrill and they swapped into it. Maybe they didn't expect me to go for the Earthquake. Regardless, I did go for it, and I'm not too sure if that mattered with the Everlight on the Lararon, if that's even what they were carrying. But it definitely took it out. That was 4 times weakness. Alright, so Toxic on the Gorgeese just to slow this thing down because I know this thing kind of does not like Toxic from what I've gathered. So Trick Room goes back up with the Gorgeese, so in 5 turns time the Trick Room will revert back and Speedy Pokemon will be back to being priority again. In the meantime, I'm going to have to stall this out again. Alright, so more leftover recovery there for the Gorgeese and my Manibuzz. And Leech Seed residual damage for both Manibuzz and Excadrill with Leech Seed recovery for the bloody Gorgeese. God damn, this bloody Gorgeese. Alright, so I'm going to have to do something about this Leech Seed because this thing's never going to die otherwise and the battle's just going to drag on. So not only do we have Leech Seed animation, we have Toxic animation as well. Alright, so Slowbro comes back onto the field. It's badly into the red because Trick Room is up on the field, of course. Slowbro will go first and get the Slack Off. Most likely running Slack Off, of course, and we've got the Slack Off recovery, which is going to be not fun. So I'm swapping out both Manibuzz and Excadrill just to remove that Leech Seed recovery on the Gorgeese, plus I know Slowbro will probably go for the Slack Off, which it does, and the Gorgeese will probably just be a pain in the rear side as always. Alright, so Gorgeese goes for the Trick or Treat, which is going to remove the stab from my Flygon and making it a Ghost type, which isn't really much of a bad thing. It's just a bit of a pain in the rear side if I want to use Draco or Meteor. I'm not getting my full stab boost. So Sandstorm, residual damage on both Slowbro and Gorgeese. That's about one of the good advantages of running a Sandstorm team. I do get a little bit of residual damage on both of my opponents, if they're not Rock, Ground or Steel type. Alright, so Gorgeese is going to swap out there, just not liking that poison residual damage and goes into the Earth Ring, probably expecting my Tyranitar to go for the D-Dance. I'm swapping out my Flygon here because just in case that Slowbro has an Ice Beam on it, I don't really want to get hit by an Ice Beam. Plus, I wasn't really expecting him to go for a Slack Off there, so they're going to bring the Slowbro up to around max health. Sorry, we'll bring it to max health. I actually went for the Ice Punch there, just went straight for an attacking move, just wanted to do some damage to the Gorgeese. I just did enough to bring the Earth Ring down to the red, and I think Burn is going to be just enough to take out the Earth Ring, which is great, which means the Gorgeese will be locked in, and it won't be able to get out of the poison damage, which will slowly rack up enough to take out the Gorgeese. Alright, so Earth Ring goes down, and as I said, back comes the Gorgeese. The score is now 2-4, I do believe. So again, it's going to frisk out the Smooth Rock on my Tyranitar, and the leftovers on my Manibuzz, which wasn't really much of a great reveal there. I think they kind of figured I had Smooth Rock on the Tyranitar because the Sandstorm lasted 8 turns. Alright, so Calm Mind down this Slowbro does make it quite scary because I know if it gets enough Calm Minds up, I'm never going to be able to take it out. It's going to be quite defensive and quite special defensive with Slack Off as well. There's really no way to kill this thing outside of poisoning it. Alright, so I go for the Ice Punch here on the Tyranitar. Deal some nice damage there because Gorgeese is quite defensive as well. So I'm kind of guessing if I was to take a guess at their team, Gorgeist would be max defense, Slowbro would be probably max special defense, covering its defense with its natural bulk anyways. Or it could be max defense as well with Calm Mind. I'm not really too sure. It's hard to really say from the EV spread. But judging from the damage I get from Giga Drain, I've got some funny feeling it might be split defenses in that Slowbro. That's just me making assumptions anyway. I haven't really done any damage calcs to confirm it. Alright, so Manibuzz is going to swap out there and go back into Flygon because I know Flygon's going to be able to make some type of dent onto these Pokemon. Alright, so the Slowbro's going to go for the Scald there. Even at +1, I think even +0 might have been enough to take out the Tyranitar. So Tyranitar falls, so no more Sandstorm for me, which is a bit of a pain in the rear side. Alright, so Trick or Treat there onto my Flygon. So again, I've got no Stab. And unfortunately, that is going to affect me quite badly. Well, not really badly, but it does affect me to some extent because my only stab move, sorry, I've got two stab moves. I've got Draco Meteor and Earth Power, so both of them are no longer receive their stab, and that's going to affect Draco Meteor quite a lot, which is kind of a pivot point for my Flygon. Alright, so I'm going for the Draco Meteor here, and because I am a Gross type now, it's going to be no stab, and the Draco Meteor does not do the maximum amount of damage I'd hope so, but it still does a decent amount of damage there. Would have done around 3/4, left it in the 3/4 range if I did have the Dragon typing on me, but unfortunately because I did it and I did took it down to half. So Rock Slide did get the flinch there on the Gorgeist, which is great. I've got a funny itchy feeling that might have went for the Trick Room that turn, so no Trick Room means I still can outspeed for the next turn. Scald actually brought me down to the 3/4 range there, so that was very surprising. I actually thought that was going to kill me and was going to make me cry. Alright, so Slowbro is down into the red now thanks to the residual damage from Poison. I go for Draco Meteor here, just playing a huge risk because I know Earthquake is not going to take up the Gorgeist from this range. I didn't want to risk missing with the Rock Slide as well, so at least wanted to bring it down to a range where I could kill it with Earthquake, and I actually killed it with Draco Meteor, so that was great. So that's what made me think the Gorgeist was max defense. Alright, I just finished this battle off with the Excadrill going for the Earthquake, and from that range, Slowbro is not going to really like that at all. So Slowbro goes down, and with that, that is game. And I've also the Life Orb residual damage there as well. Alright, so that was it for the battle. As I said, that was about a decent battle I've really got for you guys from this point in time. This may even be the last Wi-Fi Wednesday we'll have this year because, as I said, I'm going to be racked up, fully scheduled with work for the next 2 weeks. I think we're on the second time of recording this video. 2 weeks will be about 16th. I actually leave on the 20th, sorry, I leave on the 19th. I'll go on the plane on the 20th, and I'll be away until the 4th of January. So in the meantime, I'm going to be scheduling a whole bunch of videos up. We'll most likely be Pokemon Yellow 3 times a week. Maybe more depending on how many yellows I do, and if I do get any Wi-Fi battles, I'll post them during that time. But as I said, I may not get any time to do those Wi-Fi battles because I'm just going to be scrapped for time. Plus there will be another Pip Night stream in the meantime, so as we all know, I've got to do the editing and all that for that. Plus got to edit his videos as well, so yeah, there's going to be very little time to do Wi-Fi battles. But as I said, if I can do any Wi-Fi battles, I will. If I get any good ones, I'll post them. But don't expect any promises from here. I'm just saying if I can, I will. But anyways, that's it guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If it is the last Wi-Fi battle for the year, I want to thank everyone for the support towards this series. I know with the fact I do work a lot, as I've already mentioned, I don't get much time to do Wi-Fi battles, but when I do greatly appreciate the support that you guys do, because I'm not really a Wi-Fi battler. I only really do it because I do find it enjoyable, but I do mostly enjoy doing the Let's Plays more. Just throwing it out there, guys. But anyways, as always, thank you so much. And until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao.